guys, welcome to this week's update from us RGJ Trains at David Junction. So you'll notice we're not here with microphones or anything. Probably looks a bit different for you because we're actually filming on the gimbal. We're in the shed and we thought we may as well get it done. So we've had a lovely couple of days away. We're back now. Although firstly you guys will have noticed at the weekend possibly the episode was showing things that if you've watched the lives have already been done. So somebody last week, we were well ahead with our episodes and everything, and it was already uploaded to YouTube, ready to be scheduled. So we promised you were going to get an episode at the weekend, which we didn't film a new one. However, you got last week's, didn't they, Rob?
Aye, social media manager sacked.
So that's why it might seem a little bit odd, but I suppose we were able to give you an episode just the week before. So yes, while we were away, we were mainly Liverpool area. We went around, and one place we wanted to go to was Widnes, because when Rob went to Hatton's last year, we didn't actually realise there was another local model shop. So it was Widnes
Model Centre.
Widnes Model Centre. Barry and Jill, a lovely couple, absolutely lovely to meet them, and their son. It is a son, isn't it, that does the RC models and that. So it was a pleasure to meet you guys. It really was. Had a lovely little chat there. And we may have picked up a few goodies. So we wanted to show you guys the first one, which as soon as you see it, you'll think, yeah, it's obvious with us. We do love our Coca-Cola products. All items that are in the cabinet are brand new as well. DCC ready, which we're obviously not going for yet, but it's handy to have if we do ever decide. Then we've got locos that we can just put the chip in and we're good to go.
You could possibly show them and tell them what class it is.
You're asking someone who doesn't.
It's a sticker on the side, Grace.
Oh, class 121. So it's the Coca-Cola brand. I don't know how you can see it on the camera because obviously I'm used to the other camera now.
Come closer. Yeah, I'll put a picture up anyway. I'll do a picture and a video.
And then we were looking at Sue and we were a little bit in debate, and I kind of just said, well, you know, thankfully, again to you guys, we're in the position that we could get both, and it was quite hard because a lot on our layout, we've already said there's stories to it. People have commented how they love that there is stories to parts of the layout.
David Junction, the helicopter.
Yeah, and at the moment, obviously there is plans to put stuff in, but at the moment there isn't. And we saw this loco and we thought this is a little bit of us.
The first time for us. Yeah,
because everything, we've obviously got the bits for Mum, Dad. There's a lot of bits in here that are already for others. And we saw this is why it was the debate, and I'm sure you guys might, see why. Is
Class 66.
Jason's favourite, DB Schenker. I always say Schenkner though. So it is.
I just said it's class 66.
Yeah, class 66. So, but what's makes it special is it's for the key workers branding on it. Although it doesn't show you the other side actually, because the other side has got more on it as well. Again, I think Rob will get some pictures to put in.
What it boils down to, guys, is the fact that yes, people were out on the front line in the hospitals and the ambulances and everything else, but there was also other people that were still having to work. They weren't out working from home or anything like that. And without people like that, people on the front line couldn't function. Whether it's trains delivering goods, example on this. Postal workers, etc. Builders, Costa Coffee going in there, McDonald's.
Oh, we loved our Costas and our McDonald's, didn't we?
The staff working in the shops. Without them, we couldn't function. So... And we've always said that, even right all the way through it, right at the start, people were abusing all the staff and everything like that. But without them, we couldn't function.
So this is, I suppose, our first bit into the layout to make it for us. Is, again, it's not obviously around the era that we were, but we saw this one roll, and it's a little bit of us in it. On that note of DB Schenkers, obviously there is the joke with Jason, but he has a very special one. If you haven't seen his lives lately, his latest live was a naming ceremony for one of his, and the reason it's so special is it's his dedication to Bernie.
He passed away last year.
Am I right in that it was actually Bernie's loco as well? I could be wrong on that, guys. I know there was a few Jason, so a very special one, so do check his live out as well with the naming ceremony
Last Thursday.
on that note. And then we also got Never Have Enough rocket car glue. Always handy, like we've always said, is for little track testers.
Because we've lost ours.
Yes. Sod's Law will turn up now that we've got this one. But we grabbed that as well. And then for our little scene that we're planning underneath where you guys are now.
Our secret scene, which nobody's going to know about until it's done.
No.
That's not going to be filmed, that's just going to be done. And then people can see it on camera.
Yeah. And then maybe we could film it and post it after of the process of it. But we have these 1960s/70s coal miners. Obviously, it's not exactly what's happening with them, but it was the fact that it's closer than some of like the more modern things, considering we're like in 80s, 70s. So let's be honest, even in the 80s, how many people would still be wearing 70s uniforms, things like that. And then, of course, I wasn't left out. I did get another Metcalfe, another stables, because I think I showed you guys my idea with two of the kits, the new ones inside.
Ever so slightly battered, but it's still, it will be used.
But I do have the plans with to have a
full.
second new. Yes, because what I was planning with those two, I'm doing with the new ones.
So you have 30 bloody horses.
Yeah. So I have got another one. Obviously, I have built this on live. So I think this one I'm either going to video or just get on with myself. Because it's not often I do. So on that one, I don't know. But it means now I have another stables. And if those that remember last year when we were in the shed frantically looking around and Rob was like, we haven't bought stables. And I was like, oh yes, we have. And we had. This is proof, guys. Please log this. We have a second stables. So yes, I think plan for this week anyway. I've done the church on the live. I'm going to be doing that. So obviously we're filming now just before we're doing the live tonight. I'm going to do a bit more of the church. Now there is something as well that I'm planning to put in the church as a big main scene, which is a big tree. So we bought ones, but then we found in the garden, now that I've got it here actually. I don't know what plant this is, guys. But it died, and I thought this is going to be perfect as the base for a big proper tree in the church.
Oak.
So I'm actually going to have a play with the WW Scenics tree making kit, because I thought it's a bit different than seeing me working on the church again. So I'm going to have a play with the tree making kit, not necessarily on this tree for now, because I want to make sure that obviously it's all right for this, but I will be having a go at the tree making kits. What are you up to this week, dear?
Well, what I was going to plan to do last week was pen pidding.
Yeah, so hopefully we will get that second line, the upper loop, outer loop.
No, it's not about getting the outer loop done.
Oh.
It's just about sorting that particular section of it.
Oh, okay.
So that can be tracked, it can be ballasted, the track pinned all the way through, it's ready to connect to the other side, and then various bits of bushes and what have you, grass.
So that's our plan for this week. Like we say, plans are best laid. There is on Saturday, I think it's 2 weeks time, so not this week when this comes out, the week after. Rob will probably be starting my live because I've got a busy few days at work. Is it worth saying? Possibly. If worse comes to worse, it won't happen. But again, please keep an eye on the communities tab, guys, because that is where we try to update you guys, and on our Facebook. So anyway, for this beginning of the week, one thing I did want to say as well on that, I completely forgot, was when we went to Widnes Model Centre, we actually, before we got there, there's a little shop called the Fascinating Shop. Don't let the wedding dresses fool you, because there is also a section of there of models of trains, models of all sorts. And it was a pleasure.
Dinky cars. Well.
Yes, dinky cars. If you like your dinky cars, Graham, I know you like. I know Graham Folston likes his dinky cars, doesn't he? But they were absolutely lovely. My name, it's just gone blank on their name, Shaz, and
I can't remember.
It's on the notes on my phone,
which I can't get because we're filming.
No, it'll still film. Shaz, and I'm really sorry, darling. It's not Mark, is it?
You played chess with him as well.
I know as well. I'm awful with names, but yes, Shaz and her lovely husband. I'm sorry for forgetting his name. Maybe Rob will put it along the bottom that I'm a doofus and that's his name. But it was a pleasure, and I even got a game of chess. So if you like your chess, be careful. He will grab you for one. But yes, we're going to end this now, and then we will see you guys later on in the week. Have a good week, guys. Bye for now.